Superintendent John Eduse, Mankranso Police Commander, confirmed to Benis Abubedu on the 6 a.m. news on Joy 99.7 FM that indeed one of the victims of the accident that we're talking about this morning is Ebony. And we know Ebony, just within the last year or two, had become a sensation in Ghana's music industry in the genre of Afropop, hip life, reggae, dancehall, raga, depends on how you want to categorize those genres, had been touted to be one of the leading contenders to win many awards in the impending or upcoming Ghana Music Awards. And Ebony has passed on a week before her 21st birthday, we're told. And early on, we spoke to Lexus Bill, who is the host of the Drive Time on Joy 99.7 FM, who went or is at the house of Ebony as we speak, gave us a vivid account of what had transpired, how instrumental, monumental Ebony had become over the last year or two in Ghana's music industry. We also spoke to leading anchor of JoyNews, and Israel Lai had told us about how he heard the news, more importantly, how important Ebony had become in the industry, and the promising future she had before death took or laid its icy hands on her. May her soul rest in peace. But it's where you have to get the latest as far as the news is that Ebony, a week before her 21st birthday, has passed on. And on Joy News, you can always get interactive with us on Joy News on TV's Facebook page. You can also watch us live there. We also have a live feed through our channel on YouTube, My Joy Online TV, and we have a Twitter handle, Joy News on TV. All right, we take a video again from Ebony. Ebony passing on, and it's been confirmed by the police. And already, Benis Abubedu on the 6 a.m. news on Joy 99.7 spoke to Superintendent John Eduse, the Mankranso Police Commander. And we'll bring you, just in case you're now joining us, the latest of that interaction. And this is, we're told, a video that Ebony made. I don't know whether it had been put on social media or on somebody's phone before she left, or some hours before she left Sunyani.
And I think I never see any.
Ebony dance floor, say. Ebony dance floor. Wuduku ninti krom ha se nipa bebresia duku no bo enya sam ke to bia se abo Ebony duku ele fata o baba osofo fase ti osofo su babam fase ba ko pe me nyi ni sa ni sa no fase ni ne o fa no onim pa baba osofo nana ma 1 nana ma ba ko pe Ebony mame ba ko pe me nada Ebony dance floor mosi my ejarefe oni se my ensai odia Ebony ba ko pe so Ebony, my baby, hello, hi. I miss you. I miss you.
Abi, you know, say the junior black.
Well, so that's the latest video we have, and apparently she'd also not only go do a show, but had also gone to visit her mom and the rest of the family. And it was after she was returning, we were told that she had an impending trip to either Europe or the United States, either this weekend or this evening. And so they were rushing to Accra to make sure that they put all logistical arrangements, traveling arrangements in place, and make sure the management activities were in place before she left off to Europe or the United States of America. And we spoke to Patrick Oseyajiman, who is also a confidant and acquaintance of Ebony. And he told us how sad the news had also reached him. And, well, may her soul rest in peace. Now, we bring you a recall of that interaction Bernice Abubedu had with Superintendent John Eduse, who is the Mankranso Police Commander. Just to keep you up to date, just in case you're now joining us for the latest, the confirmation is that Ebony, the hip life artist, the Afro pop artist, the raga, reggae, dancehall sensation, has passed on, and this truly was confirmed in an interaction Bernice Abubedu had with Superintendent John Eduse, who is a Mankranso Police Commander. Let's have that insert, and then when we come back, we're going to have an interaction on social media, what your comments have been as well.
Good morning. We had the information yesterday around 11:15 p.m. There was an accident between the stretch of the road, that is between Inshuta and the same junction, involving two vehicles, a VIP bus and a jeep, private jeep. So quickly, my men went there, my officers went there, and identified the bodies of three victims that were two female and a male. That is including Ebony. Ebony was on board the jeep with registration number AS 497-15. So at the moment, the bodies are deposited at Mankranso Hospital Morgue.
All right, Superintendent, now you tell us there was an accident involving the Jeep in which Ebony was and a VIP vehicle, but do we know exactly how the accident occurred?
The driver on board, the driver inside the Jeep at the moment is unconscious at the Bechem Hospital. So, according to some of the passengers on board the VIP bus, they said the driver veered off the road and crashed into the VIP bus. The driver of Ebony's vehicle just veered off the road and crashed into the VIP bus.
Interesting. Superintendent, have you been able to contact the family of those, or the families of those who passed?
No, for now, we've not seen anybody. Like I told you, their bodies are now at the morgue at Mankranso.
And that's Superintendent John Eduse, the police commander for Mankranso, interacting with Bernice Abubedu this morning when she was on the 6 a.m. news on Joy 99.7 FM. But let's go on to social media. Let's get in touch with our Facebook page, JoyNews on TV. It's where you can also watch us live. And when you can also watch us live is through our Twitter channel, Majo Online TV. But let's look at some of your comments. We have Blabo Richmond Bueno saying, Ebony reigns, what a blatant waste of talent. No, this isn't true. This is not the first time media outlets have released fake news. Well, it turned out not to be fake. It's the reality. We have Charity Ajay saying it as it is. Says Ebony Reigns is dead, and the only person I can blame is her father instead of. Well, we don't need such comments as of now. Sad bad news. Ghanaian dancehall artist Ebony Reigns is dead, and this one is from Ohima Wuyeje. Ebony, who was returning from Sunyani. Also, keep your posts coming through Twitter handle, JoyNews on TV, and Facebook. We have JoyNews on TV. On Facebook, we're live through our channel on YouTube, My Joy Online TV. And please let us know what you think through Facebook and the other outlets we have on social media. Again, the news has been confirmed. Ebony, the Baden, hip life, reggae, raga, dancehall, as well as Afro-pop sensation has passed on. And we'll bring you a lot more after the break.